it's so hard to find someone to match that tone that I'm often very much more tempted to use AI tools like ChatGPT and position it as something that's maybe not a personal email, but a team email, because
Yep.
what outputs from there, say I have three choices. I have use the authentic words from myself, use a copywriter who's going to try to nail that, but it's
Hmm.
really hard. And then I
Hmm.
have make a statement that's a bit more, bleached out because you're using AI. And
Hmm.
I'm seeing that between those two options, sometimes the AI is almost a better option, and keep the only time that I will write a personal email is when I've personally read it and it has that extra oomph. And I know that's probably much more tactical, but I'd be curious about what your assessment is
No,
around that kind of view.
I love talking about these tactics. So, um, our way is anything that's philosophical and has my name and my signature on it. Like if it's signed with love, Danielle, I wrote it, and that's that, and it will always be that way.
Mm.
Um, we've shifted to because we have a community. There's lots of people to take care of. If you're writing on behalf of the business, just say, "Hey, it's Dana, it's Elizabeth, it's David, it's Team D," and then it doesn't have to sound like me. I don't even need to approve it. Be you. Please be you. It's great for people to know that there are many individuals supporting them. I have a really strict policy right now on the team with AI. Um, it will only be used for research purposes. It will never be used for copy. And here's why. And I may change my mind. I mean, I just got some AI stuff delivered to me today. I was just doing interviewing somebody in our mastermind community. And somebody on the team gave me a bunch of questions to ask this person that were generated by ChatGPT. And side note, like I wouldn't even know how, I don't even know where Chat GPT lives. I don't know. I've never used it myself. Okay. But I got these questions. I was like, damn, these are pretty good questions. And I could see what it missed. Like it missed really the heart. What I
Hmm.
really wanted to know is, out of the 20 years of you being in this business, like what's your favorite story? I want the person questions. Anyway, that's not my point. My point is here's why I have the policy about we will not use Chat GPT to generate anything because it's created by artificial intelligence, not by heart intelligence. And everything is energy. Everything is energy. And I want soul baked into every word. It is felt. It is felt, it is seen, it exists in another dimension, the source. And and that's why. So yes, I think we can all wrap our heads around the limits of Chat GPT. We know we're all wise enough to go like, yeah, it's only going to take us this far because there's questions it's never going to think to ask, at least in its current incarnation. But for the same reasons that I don't yell at technology, like I had a friend who got Alexa in their home. I don't. That's not a choice I would ever make. I mean, I'm already living in surveillance culture with my phone and living in Canada and traveling. This is how it is. And anyway, my friend had Alexa, and she and her kids were like really shit talking to Alexa and having fun with this. And I see people, yelling at their Google Maps. And I'm just like, hey, hi, let me tell you, just a reminder this intelligence is building off of our input. So if you're teaching it to be rude and abrasive and discompassionate, if that's how you're being, that's what you're teaching it. So, and besides, I want to be myself, whether I'm talking to a robot or whether I'm talking to a human. I'm going to radiate either way because it's good for me. And it's good for us. Yeah.
I say this one tongue in cheek, but I'm always nice to all my technology, because if they're going to take over, they might as well make me a nice pet, not a sacrificial.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh
And
my
may,
God.
may that not be so.
But the thing you did say, around this lack of soul when you generate something to be used as copy, like it's so crazy because you like the effort you put in yourself into creating something when it's coming to marketing or sales material, there seems to be, it's just like the actual effort that you've put has it almost like energetically transmits in a way that you can't. You could have the same copy be created automatically with AI. There's a copy that you've spent time to create and to send off. It feels more energetically charged. And
Yes.
eh, is this a self delusion, or is there really
No,
something here?
this is
Because that's how it feels.
look. Mimicry is emptiness.
Mm.
Nothing. Soul can't be mimicked. Love can't be mimicked. Artificial intelligence will only mimic things. I mean, we can get into this whole other discussion about if a soul could ever enter a technologically made inanimate metal object. Why not? If I believe, the Sikhs believe we live 84,000 lives. It's possible that I have been a dog and a grasshopper and an angel. And why would I not choose to someday have that experience of being a metal silicone creature? I don't know where it's headed. But I do know, like not unlike the Matrix, that mimicry is darkness. Darkness can only mimic. It cannot create anything original. It is really, even AI at its height, wherever it goes, will really just be a glorified photocopy machine.
Hmm. Oh, this is definitely a turn of conversation that I think just gets us really thinking about what is it we're creating. If it has some sort of like capacity and it acknowledges and realizes that the best that it could happen is mimicry, what kind of attitude would it have if it's embodying human types of attitudes? I would be terrified of a feeling of envy that would come from a technology that maybe is craving the soul experience. Thank you so much for listening to the Selling with Love podcast. We have some previous episodes you can tune into right here. And if you prefer the short form content where you get to the point in under 10 minutes, we do have a ton of clips from our best episodes that are being shared on this channel as well. So pick which one supports you the most. And of course, thank you for liking, subscribing, and of course, selling with love.